following is going to be a few recordings of my mother verbally menacing me. She had physically menaced me. The same year as these recordings were done. Actually, no, that was the year before. But she had physically menaced me. It's called aggravated menacing in criminal law. And I have a couple recordings to show you where she's gaslighting me, playing mind games, and creating double standards psychiatrically, where she and the psychiatric apparatus, basically, they can all point the lens on me and say that I'm crazy, but when you bring evidence to the contrary to the table, or evidence that she's crazy, it doesn't go both ways, which is actually a violation of the clause of the 14th Amendment to equal right to protection, the equal right to protection clause. Because, and I say that because the police are being used to, of course, enforce the psychiatric law. And there's no double jeopardy law in place for people who are being accused of being mentally ill like there is for people being accused of actual crimes. And again, like I said, that's unjust. Why is that? Why is it allowed to be so unjust? How come there are no protections for anyone being accused of being mentally ill, yet there's a ton of protections for somebody who did something already egregious? Seems like it should be the other way around, right? If we're really presuming the innocence of people until proven guilty. But we aren't. So there's that. Okay, so the first recording is here. This is my mother menacing me, that is threatening my life, on the 1st of May, 2020. Playing the recording, turning the volume all the way up so you can hear her.
Eat shit and die, fucker. Always calling me a fucking bitch. You got one of these days you will call me that and crack your motherfucking tongue out.
That was it right there. She said, one of these days I'm going to cut your effing tongue out. Take that as you will. Again, but the police had, actually I didn't even get to show this to the police, because when she had menaced me before with a knife, which is aggravated menacing, the police shrugged it off and said, oh, I didn't have evidence, blah, blah, blah. No, that's ridiculous. I was an eyewitness to it, and they didn't take me seriously, discriminatorily, simply because they already knew I had a mental health diagnosis, which is actually against the law as well. That the police are not supposed to have protected HIPAA health information about you. But my mother disclosed it prior to them. It's part of where I live. It's part of where they're marrying mental health with the law, with the police, with the sheriff's department and the police, unjustly and fascistically, to the point where you can't even, if you have a mental health diagnosis, you can't be taken seriously by the police for anything. For anything. They'll threaten you and tell you, oh no, you can't file a report. So here we go. Here's another example of her making a direct threat to my life. June 25th, 2020.
And why don't I smash you in your motherfucking dumbass head so you can see what it feels like to have a migraine? Turn the light off. I don't care if you are recording.
No, I'll tell you, the necromancer version of this was a hell mess.
So there was the second example right there. And I do remember something with the police or some authority telling me, oh, excusing her, oh, she had a migraine. What about the other time when she said she was going to cut my tongue out? You know, kind of different date, no migraine, same excuse. Oh, well, we'll just presume she had a migraine because you're crazy and the authorities are gaslighting me as well. Okay? Another example of this abuse. And like I said, the abuse is verbal, it's physical, it's, you know, everything that abuse can be. I'm not going to get into it now, but I'm not trying to monetize this channel because this is not what this is for, or monetize this video rather, because this is not what this is for. I've had to modify what the original intent of the channel to suit my legal and just protection period from a person who is violent and dangerous and who I've been basically yoked with by the law. And now I'm at the mercy of this person who you can clearly see is menacing me, who believes I'm possessed by demons, believes that they're on a moral high horse and they're better than me. Just like these parents who are murdering their children. As you see, it goes far back before 2014 that the news was chronicling this stuff. So, I mean, here it is for you. I'm probably going to title this video something like documentation of mothers menacing and verbal abuse. That's it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you're experiencing any form of abuse by psychotic individuals, please feel free to comment or share, like and subscribe.